Om Namah Shivaya and welcome to Kali Sage. This is Anu, your tarot card reader, and I'm here with your 2023 yearly reading. Now, if you're wondering why this reading is so late on this channel, then please read all the information that is given in the description box. Also understand that this is a general reading, so if something does not resonate to you, that is completely alright. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? If you need to book a personal reading from me, the link for that is given in the description box. You can contact me through that, okay? Getting to this video, this one is specifically for the star signs Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and the life path numbers, the master numbers 11, 22 and 33. Now, no offense, but the master numbers are quite special and they hold a really high and powerful value in numerology than the rest of the life path numbers. It doesn't mean that the rest of them are less powerful or less special. They are, but what master numbers have more than the rest of the life path numbers is a special purpose given by the universe to fulfill here on earth, okay? And which is why the master numbers are always feeling this big personality kind of a vibe in them. So if you are a master number 11, 22 or 33, you will always have this inner feeling that you are not what you look like. You're bigger than this body. You are bigger than, what you are becoming, and all of that, okay? Because you're here to fulfill a special purpose given by the universe, and it's not something celestial in nature, but it is given to us in, the most unique ways, and we may not even realize it that this was our purpose, okay? So for that to materialize, it takes a lifetime, but yes, in that lifetime we go through many things, many lessons, many good things, bad things, to learn all about it and realize that how special we are, okay? So that is something really special about the master numbers. And of course, with that, I do believe that the life of master numbers isn't really that easy, okay? Or at least they have to make the most difficult choices in their lives many times. Me being a master number, I know how that is, and going through all of that, it is not easy at all. But when you know what your final destination is, you know that it's all worth it, okay? Or it's just that you have that feeling from within you that it is all happening for the right reasons, and many other things. Now, if I keep talking about the master numbers, the video will be really long, and this one is for the yearly reading. So let's just get back to that. I just wanted to give a quick sneak peek of what master numbers are like and all of that. So yes, that's what it is, okay? So if you're a master number, you know what I mean. But now let's get started with this reading. If you all want me to make another separate video about the master numbers too, let me know. If you want more information on it, I will definitely make a new video on that. But yes, for now, the yearly reading for you guys over here with the theme card as the Hierophant. Now this is so special, so special and so powerful. Hierophant is not an easy guy, let me tell you that. He is special, he is very special, he is very powerful, and he is, like literally the most unbreakable personality in the entire tarot deck. So you realize how powerful he is. But over here, you are looking at someone who is self-made. He has, reached this far all by himself. He is someone who is self-made. He has, made so many discoveries all by himself. He has learned new things, he has made new rules, he has experimented all of it all by himself, and he has understood what to do, what not to do, how to do certain things, and what things to avoid, all of that. So when he tells you to do or to not do something, you listen to him. Because if you do the opposite of what he is saying, then you better, be ready for the consequences, because he does not say anything without a purpose. His words are quite precious. He wouldn't speak a lot, but when he speaks, it is so powerful that it can create a difference for like many years to come. Okay, so this is a very wise and powerful energy, and over here he is, in his own sacred sanctuary, and it's like, the Hierophant wants you to come to him, okay, to find him, because he has understood that someone out there needs a guru, needs a mentor, and they also need to find me. But I'm not going to, you know let it all be easy, because they should realize how important it is to have a guru in their life, and what it takes, or you know the ways that you can invite a guru in your life. It's very important, it's very special. So the Hierophant makes sure that you know his value, and which is why he won't come in easy, he won't give in anything easy, and he will let you, like really work for it. So basically what you have to do is that when you want something like this or someone like this, you have to prove yourself worthy of it or them. Okay, so now the entire thing of worthiness isn't something that you take on your ego, that, oh, I am worthy, but do I have to prove it? No, it's not like that. You do not take it on your ego, because, when we are looking at this one, the Hierophant, he is not someone who is, in a very humanly energy. He's in a divine energy, okay, but a strict energy as well. So when we look at fathers, we all have fathers who are, like stricter than mothers usually. Okay, so they make saying no really easy, when it's like a stereotyped thing that when your mother wants to say no to you about something, she won't directly say it, but she would say that, maybe go and ask your father. And that's where the no comes from, because the father is so tough that he knows that this is wrong and it's important to say no, and I have to say it. He doesn't soften up and, like, okay, yeah, if you want to do it or go for it or whatever, he will say no. If it's a no, it's a no. You cannot, make him say a yes if he doesn't want to. Okay, so that's the kind of energy the Hierophant has, but in an advanced manner. Okay, like the Earth Father that you have in your life is strict, and you're like, okay, yeah, I know my boundary is over here. But this is the spiritual father, like a priest, like a guru, like a mentor, whom you cannot cross and whom you cannot crack. Because if you go and do that, it will only harm you. It will put you in, a more confusing state. Because right here in this year, you are meant to find out only the things that you are actually meant to find out, not everything that comes on your way. Okay, so it's almost like I would say a journey to self-discovery, and it's not going to be easy. And this spiritual father is making sure that he is giving you all that is needed, the good, the bad, the strict stuff, and the not so strict stuff as well, because he is in for all of it. And he is also the protector, by the way. While you go through the tough things, he will make sure that he also protects you from what you are not supposed to go through or not supposed to see. Okay, so those kind of things the Hierophant is all about. And the spiritual wisdom that he has, it's incredible. He has built so much by himself that he wants to share, but he doesn't want to share it with just anyone. He wants special people. He wants the people who are worthy of it. okay, so that what he teaches goes in the right hands and is, you know, like spread out really wisely. Because when he tells you something, when he teaches you something, you learn from it, you go and teach it to other people, or just you talk about it or spread the word about it in your way, and he will make sure that it does not go wrong ever. Because if you are the wrong person, he teaches something, and if it goes to people in the reverse manner, how it shouldn't have been, then it can create a mess. So which is why he is very particular about choosing his people. Okay, not everyone can pass his tests. Okay, so yes, that's the entire spiritual thing about him. Now in real life, he could be an industrialist, he could be literally a guru, a mentor, a teacher, a principal, or you know your grandfather, your own father as well, but in a different energy, not as a father but as a teacher, or as someone who is trying to shape you for the world through something in your career or something about your health, or things like that. Over here he is all about sharing, but he's also protecting it, so that you don't see everything at once. Step by step he's going to show you and teach you what it is, why it is. Okay, the Hierophant over here is telling you that whatever you want in your life, you are going to discover new things about all those things, about all of that sorry, about all of that this year. And slowly, steadily, each aspect of you, mentally, emotionally, physically, is going to be given um, tests, okay, which you have to pass. And if you pass those tests, you will be rewarded like anything. Okay, but the only condition is that you have to pass. If you fail, then you have to maybe restart or choose another way. But if you want the rewards that you actually desire, there will be no shortcut to it, is what the Hierophant is telling you over here. Okay, take the long way, no matter what, or no matter how difficult it is or how difficult it may look. Just get there. The Hierophant wants to see your willingness, your commitment, your faith, your trust in it. And he wants to see it to a point where any normal person would break down, but you be strong. Okay, and then he shows up and he is like, okay, you know what, this is the end of your test, you proved yourself worthy, and now this is what I give you. You get all you need, you get all you want. That is what the Hierophant is all about. That is what he is like. Okay, so you have a quick overview of what this energy is and how you want to work with it in this year. But this is something like easier said than done kind of a thing. So when you are actually going through this, it's not really easy. So Hierophant is that kind of a man, that kind of an energy. This year many of you will get married or get proposals, or be in that situation where it's about seriously getting married. You're not just dating anyone or seeing someone, or being in a relationship but unclear about the future. No, this is literally straight up about marriage. You want to get married, someone wants to get married, they um, go out, meet people, and they make it very clear that what, this is what I want, and I am not in here for anything else. So if you are serious about it, then let's do it. If not, then I'll go to someone else who's actually in it. Okay, so that is the thing over here. This is a very business card as well. So it's like a family coming together to protect a business, to take the business forward, and to, also maintain some family traditions and values and, morals, ethics, and so much more. It's like many people at once going through something, but not realizing that their original strength lies in their unity. Okay, not how they deal with it individually, but how they unite and deal with everything at once. So that kind of an energy, the industrialist, the business, the marriage, the good and bad, and spirituality, the temple kind of energy, traditions, culture, you know this year you might also visit many temples, or you could want to, later in this year, not like in the initial months, but later, in the later part, you would want to go to places, holy places, where you can find peace, where you can find answers, where you go looking for answers and find them. You surrender all of it, all of you, your joys, sorrows, your life, everything, and you're just there for answers, and you will get those answers. Because if you've gone that far for something, there has to be something. I mean, if the answers are waiting somewhere for you, you have to go that far. Okay, so that kind of a thing, vice versa. Answers are waiting there for you, you have to go that far. If you have gone that far, the answers are already there waiting for you, they come to you. Okay, so you just have to, take the first step and be wherever you are supposed to be, to find out what you actually need. Okay, so the Hierophant is that kind of an energy. I know it's very spiritual to understand, and you want to hear more things happening in the material world, but trust me, this year spirituality will save you. Okay, this light from within will save you. Otherwise, what will happen is that if you run away from this energy, I mean, he is coming to you, but if you run away from him, what will happen is that you will go deep into some kind of darkness, and you might not even realize it. Okay, until you've gone too far, and then you feel lost and scared, and you don't know what is the way back to light. So it's better that you don't resist this, and be in this energy, surrender to this energy, and learn. Okay, this is going to be a good year for students and teachers and people in business, and people who run a company, who are bosses, have a staff. This is going to be a great year for also the retired people. Okay, because this is an old energy over here. Yes, retired people are going to have a good year in terms of health, wealth, and everything. You might also okay, you might think about settling down near a holy place. Okay, so that is also possible, so for some of you. Okay, I do feel that this number 5 over here with the Hierophant is telling me that maybe you are seeing those angel numbers everywhere, like 555, or the number 5 showing up in any form, any way, everywhere. Seeing the color green also a lot could be a sign that he wants to come to you. Okay, we will keep this card over here and look at your oracle card, oracle theme. All right, so we have Sri Vishnu, maintainer of the universe, and with the Hierophant, this card just tells us that they will break you to make you. It's like the energy of Mercury. When Mercury as an element, it just when it breaks, it shatters into several pieces here and there, but then it automatically comes back together to its original form and shape. So Mercury is like indestructible kind of a thing. Okay, so over there, when we spiritually look at the Mercury's symbolism, what it is about, it's about expression. Okay, whatever you're holding back, um your emotions and all of that, or whatever feels heavy, you want to express it but you cannot, you feel heavy, you hesitate, and there's a lot going on. But then what happens is that they come in and they break you to a point where you have no choice but to express yourself. Once you express yourself, you're free, and then it starts, they break you to make you, and then you start figuring out things about your life. Some answers come to you, some people take you, the way you are, some people don't, and that's how you realize what is important in life, who is important in life. You just don't entertain everyone. Okay, so this energy is going to be there in this year for you. This is going to be a really special year for you, learning year for you. It will be tough, yes, because if you look at Sri Vishnu, he has also had all of his forms to come to earth and teach lessons. Okay, when I think about Sri Krishna, that is the form which exactly relates with the energy of your year. Okay, he had to go through so many difficulties to fulfill his purposes on earth, and to leave behind lessons for humanity. So that is what you're doing this year. Okay, you are creating your legacy, darlings. You are creating your legacy. You are going to leave behind something really strong, and it all starts this year. You start creating your legacy this year, and which is why this energy is stepping into your life. Okay, and it's just telling you that pray to Sri Vishnu, pray to Sri Krishna, get closer to them, and your life will feel easier. Now, no matter what your time is like, good or bad, when you surrender to them, when you go to them, you find the ultimate happiness. Okay, so they're going to really help you. I can just say that there are going to be difficulties, but there are going to be blessings equally, and those difficulties are like you know um just take it as a blessing in disguise kind of a time. Those difficulties are not actually difficulties. They are something which are just meant to be there to teach you something, so that something even worse in the future can be avoided. So just deal with it. Okay, so over here, he is there with all his support and lessons and teachings that you want. Okay, he will, just like the Hierophant, he won't tell you everything, but just what you need to hear. Okay, his blessings over here: illumination of the heart, achieving all the success in life, welfare of one's family, true reverence for life. Illumination of the heart, the light from within. Like I said, you have the power to bring the light within. Right now, I'm not sensing that despite of all these positive messages, that you guys, most of you, are in a positive place. You are dealing with some kind of difficulty, and that is heavy on your heart, that is heavy on your emotions. You want to say a lot, but you're not able to. But trust me, you should practice self-expression and heal through it. Okay, so illumination of the heart will happen once you have learned to express yourself freely and deal with all of that. Okay, it will happen this year. It will happen with a lot of beauty, but you have to understand that to be in that calm, you have to deal with the storm as well. Okay, achieving all the success in life. So yes, it's just one sentence, but what I'm sensing is that keep working, as if they're saying that keep working, keep working, keep working, keep working, because all they have to give you is success. And it's just that you've been hearing this since a very long time, that don't give up, keep working, keep your hard work on, and you will get all the rewards. And now is the time that you are on the verge of achieving that success. If your road to success was this long, this is your start point, this is your end point, this is where your hard work starts, this is where it ends and you achieve success. You have been listening about it all through this journey. You are here and you feel like giving up, but then you're like, maybe I have come this far, I should try a little more. Then you come here and you know you still don't know about how close or how far you are from achieving all of it, but you're like, what, how long is it still going to take? But all they're saying is that just keep going. As you keep going, this is where it all ends, and ultimate success, ultimate happiness is what you achieve. Okay, so you just don't know how close you are to achieving all the success in life. Okay, welfare of one's for one's family. So yes, this is about protecting the family, giving in all that you have for the family, thinking about their welfare, their well-being, and bringing in the good habits for the family, following the good habits for as a family, and following a routine, good routine as a family, something maybe in the morning routine, evening routine, but doing good things together is bringing welfare to the family. Okay, true reverence for life. This year you will learn that. You will learn how important it is, how important life is for you. Okay, and I'm not saying that in a very threatening way, but you will understand that when you start to achieve things, you will understand the importance of life, how important it is to live it happily, and to keep working for all the things that you want. Okay, so that's the energy. Just embrace it, pray to him, pray to Sri Krishna as well. We don't have the card over here, but yes, it is one of his forms. Okay, or maybe if you can just do some research on the Shavdar, the 10 forms of Sri Vishnu, and you will gain a lot of insight. Okay, if not, then just read Bhagavad Gita. It will just help you in the most right ways possible. Okay, so we will keep this card over here. And now looking at your past, present, and future cards. Your past was all about transformation. Isn't this beautiful? Transformation. It is about reinvention, regeneration, and recreation. Okay, so your soul went through a lot, and now it's why it happened, why this transformation happened. You can feel the change. You're still unsure about what is to happen next, but you're just like, what, when this transformation was happening, I was still clueless, but I know now that it is happening for the good, so I'm just going to have faith. Okay, so you transformed. Last thing that you want right now in your life happening is that something, I'm sensing something over here, something in your past, some energy over here. You don't want to see someone, you don't. Okay, you transformed, but in that process it was just not a life situation, but it was a person, mainly a person because of whom something happened, and this transformation took place later. In the first place, it was someone else giving you a tough time, or you were going through a really tough time because of that someone else, and now the last thing that you want is to see them or have them around. I say, let go. You've gone through a good transformation. Just let go of it. Don't stop your blessings. Okay, let go of this person who isn't worthy of your thoughts. Now, if this person wasn't present negatively, but if still you are in no talking terms with them, or they're just not around, don't hold on to it. let go, because there is a lot coming in, and with that attachment you are just, securing all the stale cords. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, you have gone through a really good transformation, let that be good. Don't ruin it, don't spoil it. Okay, for your present we have change. Okay, so change, when I said, something about the person, you need to change, you need to change yourself, that you cannot think about the past after every transformation, because it happened for a reason. Okay, so you need to change. The leap of faith, the fool card energy. Okay, flying high in the air. Okay, uh, many a times I feel that you guys, when you feel like completely hopeless, you just go and stand at your window, look out, look up in the sky, and wait to release the negative things that you've been feeling. So I get that feeling over here a lot for you guys, and maybe you look for answers, maybe you look for answers in different things while looking at the sky, while looking at the road. You see something, let's say for example, you are thinking about a question in your mind, and you see a shape forming in the sky through a cloud, and you take that as a sign. Okay, and that somehow also works for you. Okay, maybe you see a bird flying, and you google down that what does this encounter with this specific bird mean, or you see a feather flying down or coming towards you, and that you take it as a blessing, as a good sign. So all of these things, the way you ask questions to the universe and the way you receive answers is mysterious but beautiful in its own ways. Okay, and you just like this, that you receive answers, which is why you ask those questions which really you know trigger something. Okay, so your questions are not just any lame questions, but very powerful questions. Understand that. And this change is just telling you that hold on to the special things that you have. Don't let your past, sorry, don't let your past ruin anything for you. Take the good with you and move on, let go. Okay, change is coming, in fact a good change is coming, and I think that in this change you are going to change a lot as a person. Not that this transformation did not change you, but or made you evolve into a better being, but this, your present is like going to completely change you. This year is going to completely change you. Okay, because what you are meant for is something really big, and this year you have to realize that the kind of person that you are right now is a bit naive for what you really desire. So those changes are happening. You are being prepared for the big feast, right? So big celebrations coming your way, and when you talk about that, it means that you earn it. What do you do to earn it? Something really worthy, right? So who you are right now has to change to achieve that, to deserve that. Okay, so change is good, it's coming for you. Good changes are coming for you. And your sorry, that was your present. Now your future is abundance. Now abundance, look at that. Now tell me how you feel about this, the transformation, the change, and all of that. I mean, the Hierophant is going to give you a tough time before giving you what you deserve, what you really want, but at least now you know what you're going to get. The ultimate abundance in everything. And this is not going to be the abundance that just comes in a set manner. It is just going to come to you in the most unconventional ways, untamed, wild, free, and just like you are. Okay, it's telling me that you are someone who knows how to embrace the different. Whatever different it is, you know how to embrace it, you know how to live with it, and you know how to make the most of it, and which is why this energy will come to you. Okay, so yes, get ready for abundance, get ready for blessings, because in the future you're going to be thriving. I mean, this abundance only comes to those who have those special abilities, like really special abilities. Okay, so yes, abundance it is for you for the future. Now let's look at your monthly messages. Okay, so monthly messages for you, January, is the Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords, this woman is like sharp, really really sharp. And let me just tell you that with the Queen of Swords, January must have been like a really good month where you were very straightforward about things in life, very straightforward. No this, no that, no if, no but, just what you want, just what you have to say, you know, all of that. With the Queen of Swords, there is a different level of confidence that you have gained, that you have, you know, developed in yourself, you know, since the year started. And you now feel that, you know, this is the confidence that is going to help me throughout the year, or at least to achieve what I want or where I want to be. So January must have been like a really, you know, self discovery kind of a month. And also that you know, you must have in January you must have decided to give up certain habits, you know, maybe drinking, maybe smoking, or maybe, you know, changing your patterns, toxic patterns or negative patterns, habits, or anything. You must have made some kind of a change over there. And I do feel that, you know, you guys are preparing yourself, you guys are preparing yourself for something really big. You know that, you know, this year is going to be a big year for you, and you're preparing yourself for that. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is giving me that kind of an energy to own your independence. And you know, you've given or received some really valuable advice also from someone. Okay, directly, indirectly, in whatever ways, but you have really received that thing. It has helped you, you know, rethink the way you handle your, you know, choices or self-esteem as well. Okay, so the advice or whatever you know, like heard or came across would have been like really practical, or you know, a fair judgment, fair advice, but it really made you think about everything. Okay, it it was like a good weighed solution for you. It made you come to that good weighed solution, and you were like, you know what, this is exactly what I needed. And in January, I do feel that, you know, something with your partner, your romantic partner, would have changed. Okay, or I do sense a different choice over here. Okay, making a different choice, moving on from someone, or not ready to go let go of someone, but still having your heart in some other place towards someone, kind of a thing, sort of a thing. Okay, having two love interests. Okay, so yes, that kind of a thing. But you really want to, you know, in January you would have also come to a point that at some point I will need to handle this, and to handle this I will need a strong mind. So I really have to figure out what is actually right for me, who is actually right for me. So let me just tell you that all of this is like really temporary. So understand that not all choices you make while feeling powerful and independent are the right ones without thinking. Okay, so be careful about what choices you make about your partners in life, okay? Life partners I'm talking about. Also, work partners, business partners, or partners in any manner, but I'm getting romantic partners as the theme energy over here. Okay, for February we have Knight of Swords, thoughtless actions, completely reverse of the Queen of Swords. Okay, her actions are quite thoughtful, but his actions are completely thoughtless. He's restless. He is, like, eager for answers, and he will go rushing to find what he feels is his. But that's not the right way. You need to calm down. February right now is a really speedy energy for you. Someone might also show up unannounced, and it would be kind of a shocking surprise for you, because it would be unexpected, and for them also it will be unexpected about how you react to their presence, or how they see you. Okay, so that kind of a thing, but it is going to leave some direct impressions. um Again, with both of these cards, I feel that the temporary chaos thing is continued. Okay, it hasn't ended yet. It is still temporary, but it is still ongoing in February. Okay, so yes, there you might want to make some choices which would end the chaos. Make a final choice to end the chaos. Okay, within and around all of that, you will have to make a choice. Okay, so while you are in this energy, what is really important for you is to maintain your focus and to concentrate your energy, concentrate your thoughts. What is it that you really want? Okay, really focus on that. No matter what your choice is, don't feel guilty about it. Whatever you feel is the right choice, go for it. Don't think about anything else. Otherwise, if you just take another decision just to um, keep things balanced, or keep someone happy, then it's all going to come crashing down again. You don't want to deal with that, so make the right choice right now in this month, whenever, wherever you are needed, to avoid more chaos. Otherwise these temporary chaos will turn into permanent chaos. You don't want that, right? You don't want to be in a loop of chaos, so make the right choice when you are needed to do that. Okay, um I do feel that among partners, business partners, there are going to be conflicts, and you know couples are also going to have arguments, fights and conflicts, all of that. But still, whether you want to stay together or not, just make that choice and deal with it peacefully. That would be the right solution. Okay, if you don't want to be together, if you want to be together, work on your issues, really work on your issues, whether you're business partners or like couples in real life. Okay, so that kind of a thing. And over here in February, I do feel that your ideas might just come to you anywhere unexpectedly, but you will have to, like, really prove your ideas worth it. Okay, and if someone's saying that these are not the right ideas, you will have to defend those ideas as well. That kind of a thing going on, like always being on the guard, and ready to be blunt about anything. Just be careful about your words, because being blunt is not about being harsh. The king, knight of swords, misunderstands that. Okay, he misunderstands boldness, so don't do that. Okay, when you want to be direct, you just make sure how to say it ethically. Okay, that way you maintain your respect and the other person's as well. Okay, now moving on to the month of March, we have the Three of Swords over here. So the energy of heartbreak is what we have over here. Like I said, with the Hierophant, the theme card, this year is not going to be an easy one. March is Three of Swords, heartbreak. more than heartbreak, it's like a heart wound that is there, that remains. And you know, of course, Three of Swords brings sadness, bitter truth, sad truth, but also delusionment. Okay, um, I do feel that in March you are going to come out of your delusions, and that sudden insight will also kind of be heartbreaking. Hard truth to deal with, but still the truth, so you have to deal with it to heal from it. Understand that, okay? No matter what it is, whether you are in tears, whether you have a broken heart, no matter what, you have to heal from it. Okay, in March I do feel that you're going to go through a lot of mood swings, and that is fine. Just know that you have to come out of it. Don't get deep into it, don't put yourself deep into it, otherwise coming out will be difficult. Okay, so in March, understand that no matter what happens, you always fight it all back and run towards the light, because that's what you are going to do. You don't want to be in a place of darkness. Okay, so meditation, right from the beginning of this year, what you need exactly is meditation, guys. Okay, keep meditating. A lot of you guys need meditation. A lot of your crown chakra, base chakra, not the middle chakras, but we have 7 chakras, right? But your first chakra, your fourth chakra, and your seventh chakra are blocked, are in a lot of imbalance. So you need to heal those. Okay, you need to balance those. So keep working on it. Keep meditating on all your chakras one by one every day. Okay, so yeah, that kind of a thing over here. And also I feel that your relationships are going to be quite disturbed in March. Overall relationships, like one aspect of your life could also affect the other relationships in your life, so you need to be kind of be careful about what you're dealing with, how you're dealing with it. Okay, there is a possibility that someone might manipulate you, or you might find out that it was all a manipulation, or someone might insult you as well, say some insulting words, harsh words. So March is going to be a tough month. January, February was like really something easy compared to March, but yes, March is not going to be an easy month. Prepare yourself for this. Yes, this can be avoided if you are already prepared in a good energy, balance yourself and all of that. But if not, if there are some sudden things to come, those cannot be avoided. Just how you react to them, how you deal with them. Okay, difficult ones, but have to go through it. The oracle card for you guys for this 3 months is look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring you inside the insight you seek. Okay, basically reading books, reading newspapers, articles, good articles, stuff that interests you, but also at the same time it shouldn't be anything that is dark in nature. At this point of time, when you are into this energy, you don't need more darkness. You need something to hold on to that is positive in nature, that is full of light. So read books, you will get answers over there, you will find some good insight over there. But don't read books which are about murder, which are about dark mysteries and crimes and all of that, heartbreak. Please don't. Okay, don't do that. Just read books which give you hope, which can give you hope, which can give you good solutions in life. So inspirational, motivational stuff. Okay, or even funny stuff, or anything that can help you reinvent or reform your faith into something. Okay, so yes, that kind of an energy. But some kind of shock is also coming towards you in these months. So just to keep yourself balanced, you might have to just try out different and new things. For April, we have 4 of wheels. Quite different than the first 3 months, but still not very balanced. May look balanced, but it is not. So in April, what's happening is that, when suddenly, after, feeling that you're losing it all, when suddenly you find something, you find yourself gaining something, you just are becoming insecure about it, that what if this is all taken away from me? Okay, what if I lose it all? I did not have it until now, but I have it now, so I need to protect it anyhow. That's a good thing if you are being protective about something. Overprotective is not the right thing to do, because over here what's happening is that something is becoming an obsession for you, so you need to, come out of that energy. You want to protect something, you want to, like really secure something, but obsessing over it is not the right thing to do. Okay, you know that you will have, you might have the power, the authority, and all of that, but still at the same point you should understand that we make our own choices. Just because you are in power doesn't mean you have to do something or don't have to do something. Okay, what the fact is over here, if you have the power for something, it just means that you have choices, the power of choice as well. If you are in power, if you are in authority, you have the thing to make those choices. The whatever choice you make is going to be like beneficial for you. Make a good choice over here. Okay, don't you know act in a possessive manner, as if, possessed by wealth or possessed by um an obsessive lover or something like that. Don't be like that. Okay, you want to protect something for yourself, your family, for your work, for someone, I understand, but being obsessed about it, it is not going to help. Okay, also I'm sensing that, while recording for this, I am, missing out on words. So speech problems. Okay, you guys, speech problems this year, wanting to say something but not finding the right words for it, the right fit for it, misusing a piece of information also. Okay, all of that, whatever, comes out harsh from your mouth, or you don't find the words, speech problems. Okay, that includes throat chakra, but that is not where the real balance is, imbalance is. It's in the heart. So once you balance your heart chakra, automatically the good feelings will power the good words. So focus on your root, your heart, and the crown chakra more. Okay, this year doesn't mean you ignore the rest of the chakras, but these three should be your main priority. Okay, um I do feel that, over here, if you don't take control of your negative habits, your mental health will take a toll, like in a really alarming manner. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, you will have money coming in, but you will have other fears to lose that money. You will fear that, what if I lose this money? What if I have to, spend it on something that I don't really need, and all of that? So don't worry about it. If the money is in, it is in for something good, and you might spend it for a good purpose. So don't worry about it. Okay, negative habits, you might feel that you are not able to get rid of them, but trust me, it's only you holding on to it. The negative habits are not holding on to you. Okay, all right, so that was April for you. And just, get out of a rigid mindset over here in April. And now looking at May, we have the swords again, the two of swords. Even the, easiest solution will feel like the most difficult one. Okay, so this is like, you have a choice to make, but you are in like a certain dilemma, and I don't know, but whatever answer you need, you'll find those answers like within yourself. Okay, all right, so within yourself, I mean, if you don't know how to look within, the answers will never come. Okay, so first, self reflection. Here in the month of May, self reflection is the key for you with the Two of Swords. Okay, it will be hard to trust your intuition, but like I said, if you balance the energy of your heart chakra, everything will be easy. Okay, because over here, let's say, just for example, that your mind is in confusion but your heart is not. So if you try to listen to your heart, then you will know what the right choice is. But let's just say that both your heart and mind are in imbalance. So what will you do at that point of time, when you really need to make a decision and a choice? Okay, you cannot delay it, but what if you make the wrong choice? So for that, just keep working on your heart chakra since the very beginning, from now onwards, right from the moment you hear this reading. Okay, work on your heart chakra a lot, your root, heart and crown. I'm going to repeat this throughout the reading, no matter how irritating it gets for you. But yes, root chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra. Work on those chakras, especially this year. Okay, um yes, this is so far not an easy year for you, but what I'm also sensing over here is that you're going to discover your power. Okay, self reflection is going to bring you power. All right, over here. So no matter what kind of a situation it is, and what you are into, what expectations are on you, no matter what it is, it's just that, once you start taking action, everything will start falling into place. And no matter what happens, you feel like you're always waiting for something. You keep yourself distracted and busy, but you know deep down, you are still waiting for something to happen, that particular thing. So it's okay, it will not happen this year, it won't come to you this year, this month. Sorry if I said year, but not this month, but it will come. It's just not the right time yet. You're going through something, you have to learn some lessons. Okay, so give yourself also that much of time. Okay, don't try to jump to conclusions like without even thinking, or without consulting yourself, because this is not about others, this is about you. This is about you understanding what you really want. Okay, enough of others, it's about you now. Okay, so now for the month of June, we have Page of Swords. Okay, good thing that the energy is stabilizing itself. Page of Swords looks like you've made the right choice, and it may have created chaos or offended a lot of people, but you're ready to defend yourself. You're not in this position now, you're not helpless, you're not feeling hopeless. You're full of hope, you're full of strength, you're full of like courage. And whoever comes your way to tell you that hey, you're wrong, or to harm you, you're like, what, I have the sword of my right decision, I'm going to beat you with that. So June is about standing by your words, standing by your choices, no matter what. Okay, you cannot withdraw now, because once you've made the choice, you will have to stand by it. So whatever choices you make, just be very careful about those choices. Make the right one, but be prepared for what is coming next, is what the message should be over here for you guys. There will be competition, there will be like it will require some special skills of yours to like really be active. You will have to practice them, but it's just that it is all for your own good. And once you start understanding who you really are and how powerful you really are, there is no looking back. There is no looking back, because this is just the state where you are understanding your power, where you are coming into the power, the budding phase. And it is like really powerful. It's like, the movie which started with, a lot of difficulties in the main lead's life until he or she realizes the power that they have, and now they fight back. Now they've known everything, they've gone through everything, they know it all, and now they know who to keep and who to kill. Okay, so yes, that kind of an energy. You will understand things very quickly over here, and um what am I seeing over here? What am I seeing? Okay. A new responsibility coming your way. Some new responsibility is going to come your way, and to convince someone, you will not only have to talk with them, but first you will really have to like raise a strong argument. After you have put your point across like in a very powerful manner, maybe they will be ready to talk about it, but first you will have to win an argument with someone. Okay, that kind of a scenario. Now for these 3 months, the oracle card that we have is music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Now, music will guide you to your right decision these 3 months. Pay attention, okay? If a song that you dedicated to someone, or if it was special for you when you thought about someone, then if that's a song comes up, maybe it is directing you or nudging you towards that person, towards that direction. Okay, or some song, some kind of music reminds you of someone, or in your mind you have that image of them, that kind of music like brings up their personality, then it's just about you thinking, or you know understanding that it is the right choice. Okay, be it right now about person, people, or decisions, whatever you hear in the musical ways, the spirit is trying to send you answers over here in the most creative manners, not through people but through creative things, artistic things, um, books and music. This is like, you know no person will come and directly tell you something, as if someone wrote a book, someone wrote a song, and that will speak to you. Okay, so the messages will come to you in the most unique ways, the solutions will come to you in the most unique ways. You must know how to find them, how to embrace them, how to follow them. Okay, so yes, that is the thing. And books and music, it's a good combination, by the way. And in difficult times, of course, it is a really great combination. So whatever helps, whatever works, go for that. Okay, also I feel that you guys really should get some professional help if needed in these 6 months. Okay, if you know some things better beforehand, that will be great. Okay, if you know some things about your behavior or anything at all, from someone about something, whatever, it will be better if you have some insight beforehand. Okay, it will really help you. Now we have the Fool card for the month of July, and finally it is a great energy. Page of Swords is the hint of the beginning of the Fool, and now the Fool has finally arrived, in all its elements. Okay, the Fool card has all the elements. It has water, it has fire with the sun. Okay, earth, flowers. Okay, and air is already just there. It is the energy of the Fool, air, as light as air, which is why he is aiming to fly. That spirit he has, the emotional, mental expression, whatever you had to do with expressing yourself is done. Now you're free, the soul feels free, light-hearted kind of an energy. You have this new um you know again, I lost the word for it, but yes, something new to do in life. Okay, all right. So after all of these difficulties, you're like, you know what, I really found my path, my soul calling. Maybe you were on the wrong path till now, and in July you realize what your right path is, or who is right for you, what is right for you, all of that. You choose your direction and you're like, yes, this is it. Okay, I knew I was right, I fought for the right thing, and I am here, I'm all about it, I'm all for it, I'm all in it, you know, that kind of a thing. You are carrying good things from your past and stepping into a really great, massive, huge, abundant future. Okay, there is a lot of joy, there is, you know, a lot of fantasy as well. You've just begun, but you still have fantasies about, you know, how you're going to make it so great and how beautiful the future is going to be like, because all of that difficulty really gave you no time to think about anything good or even hope about anything good. But when it has started, you know, the good things, you want more, you know. uh, it's that dialogue in the movie 83. Once uh the tongue once you taste success, the tongue wants more. So that kind of enthusiasm you will have, you know, after getting into this energy. And guess what, the more will come, because for August what we have is the Sun card, the ultimate happiness card. And whatever you wanted is there over here. In August you are at your brightest, you know. It's a really cheerful and beautiful energy. With the Hierophant, I just forgot to mention one thing, that it felt like the energy of gods, but the old gods. Okay, and the old gods are really about strong transformation, powerful ones, and you know, they put you through tough situations, and like I said in the beginning, they break you to make you. Now, the energy of learning and suffering is over. This is the new energy. Maybe we can say this is the energy of the new gods as well, new faith as well, you know, new things as well. When you were learning something from the Hierophant's energy, you knew that, you know, this is the pattern, this is how you learn, this is how it's done. But now that you've learned everything, it's like you know it all thoroughly. And you're like, if I was to teach someone this, or if I was to, you know, reanalyze everything or go through all of it again, I would do it differently. So you, after learning everything, you set your new rules, or you become your own, you know, in a way you become your own god, the new god, and you bring that energy for yourself. You know, if I were to do this, if I were to do this again, I would do it differently, now that I've learned the lesson, now that I've seen it. But that is the thing about the first hand experience, you don't know it all, and whatever feels right at that point of time, you do it. But then if you were to do it again, you have you know, questions, or you have new solutions or suggestions to yourself in mind. But that's not how it works. What works is that if the solution, or sorry, if the situation repeats itself, it's about how you deal with it again. Okay, not that you will go through it exactly how it was in the past, but you know, if it is happening with someone else, what kind of advice you give, okay, to them. Not what you actually went through, but how you went through it, and what do you have to say about it now, after where it has, you know, brought you to your success, to your happiness, and you know, to all this prosperity and growth. Because in August there is a lot of growth. And also I feel that, you know, if you are into a separation, or you've broken up with someone really special, and later you realize that maybe I shouldn't have, maybe this person was the right one for me, and maybe I left something really good behind, then there is reconciliation with them. What will be left behind is only the bad memories, the bad experiences, the bad phase. But yes, I do sense this beautiful reconciliation energy over here. And also, there are no incomplete things. There is, a full closure for the past, and whatever was incomplete will be complete in the most beautiful manners. Okay, so yes, that kind of energy. Just that I feel that in the month of July there will be something on and off about business matters if you are into business. Okay, but in August it will be completely different. Business will be thriving. Okay, thriving, literally thriving. Also, I understand over here that you will be very lucky with money, but also at the same time, you'll feel that when I was in need, I wanted someone to help me. So when I have it, I'm going to help people who are in need, and you'll be very generous about that. Okay, so yes, August is about full positivity, positive things happening, positive results, and for some of you, something about marriage, getting married, or having children, or finally understanding that this is the person that you want to be with, and deciding the future with them. Okay, that kind of an energy, a lot of beautiful, kind, positive energy. Right now, moving on to the month of September, we have the Knight of Wheels. Now, one thing which I can say is that these 3 months could be the months of travel for you. Okay, lot of travel right from the Fool. Of course, the Fool is about the beginning of a journey. Sun also is about a journey, journey coming to an end, but at its peak, but it knows that now I am like really close to the end of this beautiful journey. Okay, and next journey is about to start. Next journey is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles, wheels over here in this deck, but Knight of Pentacles over here, and he is all about bringing things to balance. This enthusiasm and really active energy was there, and now you just want to make sure that you sustain it and everything is stable. So you make sure that you be in this energy where you're still maintaining all of it, you're still on the go, but you're like, what, I'm not going to let this beauty go out of my life because I've worked hard to earn it. Okay, listen is the word I'm channeling over here. Good conversations, listen. Okay, if you listen properly, you will be able to say something really insightful and helpful to someone. Okay, just listen. Work on your communication ethics. Okay, because when you are talking, you wouldn't like to be interrupted. Okay, like while you're talking, someone just comes in the middle that, hey, you know what, this is what I was talking about, without paying any attention to you. Okay, that wouldn't be appropriate. So if you're also doing that, or might have a passive habit of doing that, you need to work on that. Okay, get rid of that. Conversations, hold good conversations, but through respect, through ethics, is what we're channeling over here for you. Other than that, I am also sensing that there is some new beginning. Also, this is not the card of new beginning, but I am sensing a new beginning because there is a closure to something, but there is a new beginning also happening. Okay, like a beginning which is meant to bring permanent stuff. Okay, not just something which was fun while it lasted and then you're all about something else. And no, not like that. But over here it is the energy where you actually understand that this is my legacy, this is my purpose, and that's what I am going to do. This is how I'm going to take it forward. You understand it, okay? All this while you had fun discovering all of that and, taking it to its peak, but now you want to sustain it, you want to maintain it. So you understand everything thoroughly again and more seriously, okay? um right, your goals, you need to be very clear about your goals, and also very confident at the same time, because I think that when you are into this energy, people will really look up to you and they might look at you as an inspiration as well. So don't freak out, just be confident, be very very confident, okay? um Stay well updated. Again, don't forget the habit of reading the books and this good music, soulful music. Also, uh in these months, April, May and June, don't listen to sad music, listen to happy and peaceful music, okay? Yeah, that was the message I wanted to give, but maybe I forgot. Now I gave it. Yes. So yes, Knight of Pentacles over here, we're saying that you need to understand that your good habits helped you through your tough times, so that doesn't mean that you forget them now, you maintain them, okay? Also, stay well updated, okay? Do your homework beforehand, before going to the meeting, going for the presentation, meeting someone or anything. Do your homework beforehand, remember things. That is some respect you can give to something or someone by remembering, okay? So yes, remember the important stuff. All right, so that's what I have to say about September. If any of you have psychological issues, those will be healed in September, okay? Now, oracle card for these 3 months, magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back, and that explains everything. Journey of self discovery, the answers and all of that, magical gateway. Courage, trust, unknown and great rewards. You've got it all, okay? So it's beautiful. You are heavily rewarded, and like anything, like I said, they break you to make you, but when they make you, they give you exactly what you want, exactly what you deserve. So this is a beautiful energy, and you will find really precious things over here, and it will all be permanent for you, okay? It will all be permanent. Whatever you find, it will be permanent. Good clarity coming in your way, okay? Now that was September. All right, yeah, that's it. October for you is the World card. World card, okay, again, big clarity, great clarity, tree of life over here. All of the energies, elemental energies, sun, moon, earth, the past, present, future, everything, okay? Everything in one place, and you're like, oh my god, I have come really far. And this is the end of a karmic cycle. Some wishes are going to be fulfilled. You might think that with the Sun card, wishes are going to be fulfilled. Yes, that's great, it will be. But over here in this month of October, grand wishes are going to be fulfilled, which holds spiritual meaning, and the matter of it is really spiritual, okay? Like, free from karmic debt, intuition is running high, power is running high, self-esteem, courage, and a sense of life. All of that is running high in you, and you're like, okay, through all of it, I have gained great clarity on what my life is about, what my purpose is, and I know what I am supposed to do now. So there is a journey also that has ended, but a new one has begun, okay? So be grateful for this. Be really, really grateful for this. Something is coming to an end. while something else will start. So yes, that's again a very great energy. Tree of life holds a lot of wisdom, so if you can do some research on that, try and do it. Okay, also tree of life reminds me of kalpavriksha as well. Okay, some of you will have or will gain or find a charm, find a charm through maybe a magical gateway. Through all of this, find a charm that will be, like a wishing tree for you. Whatever you wish on, that comes true. So wish wisely on that, because it will come true, and you don't want to wish just anything, okay, without any thought. Because if you're not ready for it and that comes to you, that things comes to you, it will go to waste. Sorry. Sorry, it will all go to waste. Okay, so just know what to do, when to do, and what is important. Keep only that. You don't want everything when it's not needed, right? So yes, great understanding for things with the world energy. As a person, so far you have improved so much, everything merging into one, everything making sense, and you're like, okay, yes, now I understand what this is all about. Okay, so you move forward with a lot of gratefulness, and October will be a great month for you. November, on the other hand, is Seven of Wands. Okay, now this is where all of your gained new strength, new courage, and new power comes into testing. That when someone is coming to break your boundaries, how you defend yourself. Here in the month of June you were something really strong, but here in the month of November you are stronger than ever. Let the wolves howl, let the dogs bark. I will stand strong on my ground. That is your energy, that is your motto, that should be, in fact. Okay, because with the Seven of Wands, someone might try to manipulate you into thinking about your past karma or anything, but you know that the karmic cycle for you has ended. So you tell them that you shut up. I know where I stand, I know where I am right, so I am going to do the right thing. I have dealt with what went wrong in the past. If it was something that you did wrong or whatever happened, if there was any guilt, shame, fear, whatever it was, you tell them that, you know what, I've dealt with it and I don't need you to remind me that again, because I'm free from it. It makes no sense to me. It doesn't relate to me anymore. And with you, there is no connection left at all if you are just all about manipulation. Okay, so whatever it is over here, whoever is trying to put you behind the blinds, you tell them to just f off. Okay, so yeah, that's the energy over here. You accept yourself as who you are, and like that essence of your existence comes in power, and you feel more happy about how you're using your power and not misusing it. Okay, you defend yourself in the right manner, you use the right words, and whatever's unfair, whoever's trying to criticize you for no reason, you defend yourself really well. Okay, you stand up for yourself, which earlier you couldn't, but now you would, now you can. Okay, so that's really really great. Okay, if anyone's making personal attacks at you, you know how to give it back to them, because you're that confident over here right now. Okay, all right. You'll overcome your weaknesses, fears, insecurities, and whatever some set toxic views are, you will change them, and you'll be like, you know what, I will no longer stand behind someone or behind something. I will break the bars and stand free. So don't try to put me into a cage of your expectations, that kind of a thing. Okay, so yes, coming off really like confident, brave, beautiful. This is really beautiful. winning over challenging situations. Okay, right, that's great. You might also help someone who is facing the similar kinds of challenges that you would have faced. And with that, you are ending this year with a really, really successful energy. That is the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Wheels is the 10 of Pentacles in this deck. And this is the ultimate energy of success over here, in this year, how you're ending it with this energy, the ultimate energy of, success, good relationships, family relationships. Okay, and I feel that, you know everything you want to do right is happening in this month. And you want success, it's there for you. You want something traditional, it's there for you. Okay, traditional is the energy over here. The Hierophant really came in. Okay, he made you understand his energy and develop into something really strong. So that's really great. Traditional energy, having it all the 10 pentacles, being wealthy, being rich. There is, loyalty, safety, protection, and coming together as a family, like being with the family business, and being in your family business, and doing the right things for your family, finding the right partner. December is a really great month for you. I mean, just look at that. Okay, it's a successful home. Okay, successful home filled with love, successful happy home filled with love, and great inspirational stories as well. That kind of an energy. You might also, improve your status, your way of living, your lifestyle, and also get married to someone who is of a similar or a higher status. Okay, like finding someone who can understand you from your kind of background, because you might have felt that people don't really understand you, because you think that they feel you put yourself above them. But it's not that. It's just the way you are, and they fail to understand that. Or someone, who you were looking at as a partner failed to understand that, and now you're like, what, if I found someone like this who understands me, I'm going to keep this person. Okay, it's also a kind of a situation where two families meet, two business families meet for getting the children married, and you guys like each other. Or you guys who are dating, who are from business families, confront to your families, and everyone comes together, and you're like, what, this is a good idea. And you guys just, whether it is a family bringing you together, or you bringing the families together and everything together, just fall in love. Everyone, is in agreement of this union. So that kind of, thing is happening for you, like really beneficial things. And also I feel that no matter what, there is love, there is security, there is respect, there is care and compassion, everything. But both of you, if people are getting married over here, you're getting married to someone, both of you will have great gains from this partnership. Not just for selfish reasons. It's not going to be for selfish reasons. There will be like some selfishness to it, but healthy selfishness, some of it. But yes, you will have a lot to gain over here, and not very much to lose. So beautiful energy overall. It's a good year. I mean, the first half is quite difficult, but the second half is, oh my god, so amazing. Okay, So the oracle card for these 3 months, last 3 months for 2023 for you is the moderation card. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. That's okay. Okay. So just moderation is the key over here. Doing the right things in the right amount is what is needed. You don't need to think about the moderation card only as a way of eating or drinking or anything in your diet or lifestyle, but also about your behavior with people, how much you're able to give or receive. Balance. Okay, do not be too generous, like way too generous, no. Way too greedy, no. Balance. Give how much is needed, and when it's about taking or receiving, just be sure that when you're receiving this, when it's time to give back, you also can give back in the same amount or at least something a little more than that. If not, then maintain that balance. Okay, so that is the idea of moderation over here. If you have the power, use it in moderation. Don't overuse it, anything. Don't overdo anything. Moderation is the key. Okay, let's look at your lucky numbers and colors and crystals for this year. So lucky number for you will be the number 3. Okay, this is 3 of Pentacles. It is the card of creation. Okay, so yes, the number 3, you're creating a good life for yourself. So number 3, again, oh, 3, if you've forgotten, I mentioned 3 important chakras to focus on: root chakra, heart chakra, and crown chakra. So number 3 reminded me of that. I hope it reminds you of something important as well, while you're using it. It's your lucky number for this year. If I have to speak of colors, lucky colors for you this year, it definitely has to be green, because I figured that out in the card Hierophant. But now here in this card, it is going to be green and off-white. Okay, if you want something other than green, then off-white. Okay, all right, so that's your lucky number, lucky colors. Now we have your lucky crystal. Wenadinite, or whatever it is, but it's about listening to your heart. It's about moderation again, and it is about bringing balance and pleasant energies. Do you listen for and hear the song of the angels? Are you ready to receive healing energy from the music of spheres? Allow sound and music to help you remember why you're here on earth at this time. Explains the master numbers, right? So, and all of you as well. Doesn't mean I'm like disrespecting anyone, but yeah, maybe this is especially for the master numbers. Through meditation, recall the sacred agreements that guide you to fulfill your life purpose. Now, one thing about meditation, you guys, if you start meditating, just meditate in the morning time. I don't know why, but maybe evening meditation is not for you, and morning time meditation, I feel that you should continue throughout your life, not just like this year or only when you need it, when you're in need. No, but throughout your life, if you can continue morning meditation, it will be really great for you, your success as well. Okay, the message over here that we have, affirmation message, is from Saint Cecilia. I understand the factors at play in my life. I am open to angelic guidance offered through sounds, music, and song. Lyrics flow through me and touch my soul. I have the power to shine like a star as the angels light my path. That's great. Shine like a star. Listen to that song by Rihanna. Shine bright like a diamond. If you like it, if that makes sense to you. But yes, look how important music it is. Music is for you, this year. This good sounds and songs, and being in touch with your inner self, your good spirit. So it's important that you listen to good songs, happy songs, positive songs, and not the sad ones, because you did read that where it touches your soul. So you want the good things to touch your soul for this moment, for this entire year, positivity to touch your soul, because that's what you need. Okay, so yes, that was the reading for you, and I hope it has resonated to you, although I was at a loss of words many times in this reading. I don't know why the energy was such. If it is the same case with you, then maybe work on your speech. Me being a master number, while doing this reading, it happened, and trust me, before this reading, it was like really getting impossible to record this, and I really thought that maybe I'm going to skip recording this reading for today, but I was like, you know what, I need to finish this, and so I did. But yes, after a lot of difficulties, and just like the energy of this reading, success, but after a lot of difficulties. So all of you, please be ready for a revolutionary, life-changing, and kind of roller coaster year as well. Because in the beginning it is like that. But yes, I still do wish you the happiest year of your life so far. I hope you have a great year, and I hope this reading has resonated to you. If it has, do let me know in the comments below, and do like this video, do share it with anyone you think would also resonate with this, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Till then, I will see you in my next videos. Bye bye, take care. Om Namah Shivaya.